Hey everybody, it's Karen from Waterfall Acrylics. I'm down in my basement art drawing room slash our family room. Shout out to Julie Cuts for giving me the link last week to the doggy pool. Mine finally arrived. And I've done a couple pours in it, got some lessons learned. I didn't film those because I wanted to practice first, but I'll share what I've learned. And I already have some tarp done. I already did a practice pour, and let's do one for reals. Let me get you down. I'm gonna stand up and futz with this. I'm probably gonna pour standing up, so this is down on the floor. So let me turn it this way. Oops, I'm back. I accidentally turned you off, but that's okay because you missed the jiggling of the camera. So this is my dog pool. It is, I forgot the dimensions wide. I'll have the link to it from Amazon up in the description. You really don't need to put tarp down. I did just because I wanted to test it out to make sure I liked it in case I returned it, because the paint peels from the plastic rather easily. But I was worried about the paint flinging out, and it really doesn't. This mess I have over here, that was from me bending over and doing things. It really doesn't go much above the surface of your canvas, so that when you spin it, it doesn't hop over the lip. I was worried about that because my cake stand is much higher than, say, a Lazy Susan. So don't have to worry about that. I did a pour on it 2 days ago. This guy here, it's all iridescent. I don't know if it's going to show up in my crappy basement lighting, but that guy there. So these are 16-inch squares. This can hold a 20, but it's tight. You have to be dead center in order to spin it and have clearance. I am going to try that, but we'll start tonight with the 16 by 16. This one was a canvas. I'll show you how I prep the canvas. This is a cradled wood board. My ampersand gesso boards. So I took this, I taped it to make a lip because, you know, wanted to be fancy. And then the back of it, I just took exterior painter's tape, which is waterproof, and made myself a grid. Put some, I picked yellow, paint on there. The paint acts as a suction to hold it in place. So you just give it a little press, and man, you can really whip it around without it flying off. If you have an actual canvas like this one that is open in the back, well then you're gonna wanna obviously cover up that cavity. And so what I did, this will be my next project, this 20 by 20, as I just took a piece of cardboard and cut it to size and then put my waterproof tape all around it. I could go ahead and do that whole piece of cardboard if I wanted to for the canvas with the cavity. The gesso board has a stabilizer bar running down the middle of it, so I didn't have to do all of that. And with that said, tonight is PBO Studio Acrylics on with their sparkly iridescence. I got 5 colors with black as the cell activator. All that information will pop up on the screen. I just want to show you my consistency real quick because I did add probably a teaspoon of water. So this is a 3-ounce cup, about 2 ounces of, or actually 1.5 ounces of pouring medium. And then since these are all tube paints, I just make like a little circle of tube color, you know, like just go out of the tube and give that a mix. And then I added about a teaspoon of water to get the consistency I wanted, so it wasn't quite so thick. So it's like this, kind of creamy, still leaves a bit of a trace for a second before it disappears. So that's the consistency of everything tonight. I'm gonna throw down my house paint that's mixed up with some GAC 800. And we'll give this a go. Quick way to spread it out, right? Look at that. Gotta love it. And just get the edge. Doesn't have to be perfect because you're gonna blow dry it anyway. But it makes for nice, pretty much even coverage everywhere. And since I have that lip with my tape, I hope my head isn't in the way, is it? No, okay. I'm just gonna run some white along this little lip, like that. All right, can start layering some colors. I'm gonna make a mound in the middle. Little puddle, something like that. And colors. These, like I said, these are all PBO tonight. Let's start. What do I want to start with? I'm going to start with orange for some reason. So let's go with the orange. Something like that. Maybe some blue. This is their green blue. Their green yellow. Their pink. I don't have the tube in front of me, so I don't know what it's called. It'll pop up on the screen. Oh, that's so pretty. Let's add a little more. The pink. And then some gold. Their iridescent gold. Looking good. Gonna use black. This is what did I kill off? This is Amsterdam's Oxide Black. I hope I have enough of it. Oh yeah. And we're gonna take the hairdryer to this, and then we'll give it a spin. Yeah, so cool air, always. And I guess I'll go high fan. Ready? How I ran my hairdryer through this part by accident. I don't know if I can get it out, or at least minimize it a little bit. Something. Drag it all the way over. Pretty good job of getting cells in the middle. Just gonna give it a second. Black and gold really showed up. I could give a little puff right there. Maybe I'll do that, and then we'll give it a spin. See how it looks. I think I went a little crazy with the gold. I put my hair up to try and keep it out of the paint, just for moments like this, so. Oh, we got some pink cells, that's nice. Just gonna give that a second, let it all collect. And one of the lessons learned from my previous 2 attempts, and that I figured out is, if you spin this without stretching it, and you have a ton of little cells here in the middle, they tend to stay small because the centrifugal force, you know, as it's spinning, makes things on the edges wider and wider. But the things with the least resistant, the cells that right smack in the middle, they tend to remain small. So I found that by giving it a tilt first helps. It just helps those to grow a little bit. So that's what I'm gonna do. It looks like it's all congealed there in the middle. Let me grab some fresh gloves and we'll give it a tilt. Kind of looks like a Dutch pour right now, doesn't it? The way it fanned out. All right, I'm just gonna pick this up like this. And first I want to make sure that middle is moving. Seems a little stuck still. I'm going to take things back and forth, loosen it up, and just make everything, I mean, you don't want it to stretch all over the place unless you're not going to spin it all, then by all means have at it. Just going to like take some things to the edges like that, help that middle grow. All right. Put it back. Oh, I just ran white through it. Such a goober. Give it a push. Make sure I have clearance. I feel like I'm a little off center. That looks better. My finger's clean, yeah. Give that a push. And here we go. Oh, that was terrible, Karen. Whee! Not liking that stripy area. Let's see what we can do about that. The other lesson learned is slow it down by putting a finger underneath the canvas. Like that, you can slow it down pretty quick. Oh my gosh, is it gorgeous? Oh, wow. I don't like that. Otherwise, I'm like, I want to almost stop right now. I'm going to pop this off a second and see if I can help that at all. If not, we're going to spin her. Let me get this level. I'm going to put my finger right there because I want that to come off. Remember here at the edge because I know we'll lose it. Let's go the other way. Oh, that was wimpy. That was totally wimpy. Wow, that didn't even come close. It is taking off the white cells. That was the other thing I didn't like. What do I do about that one part? Do I put a little black on it and give it a swipe, maybe? That might work, right? Because I don't even mind. Can you see everything? Oh, I'm making a big shadow. I'm sorry. I'm new to this arrangement, y'all. I've got a spot here I don't like. A little dab of white over there. And then this. The rest of it looks amazing. I'm going to give it one more spin, and then I might add a little bit of black right here and give that a swipe. And then spin it and see if I can fix it. And yeah, let's see. Let's give this a good spin. The paint's still flying off. I'll let that die down of its own volition. So, oh, I lost some more color in that rainbow spot. All right. Got rid of the white. The cells look amazing. Oh my gosh, you guys. Maybe I just leave it. It's like a little rainbow spot. Oh, Let me take off my gloves. Did you see what I just did? Dropped paint right in the middle of it. Not right in the middle, but the whole thing is just glowing. Might be able to get a little bit more off. All right, here we go again. There's also a balance of spinning too much and taking too much paint off. If it's too thin, it'll crack, no matter if you have gack or something else in it. So you want to leave some. Look at that though, I'm down to just green and purple in that one spot. I got rid of my boo-boo. What do you think? Do we do one more? Do we do one more? Dewey, Dewey decimal system? I'm going to do one more, not so much for this, but for this right there. And then I'm done, I promise. As my daughter would say, what does she say? Cross my heart, hope to die, stick a cupcake in my eye. That's her expression. All right. There we go. That wasn't so wimpy that time. If this makes you dizzy, man, like it does me, just fast forward. And I'm definitely stopping because, I'll show you why. If you start to overspin, go ahead, you can just slow down. If you overspin, your cells will start to look like little mushroom caps. Instead of keeping the round shape like here, like these bigger ones, they'll start, you know, wanting to go out and they'll make little mushroom caps. That's always a sign like, yep, I'm being spun too much, time to stop. This is perfect. I got rid of my white. Most of that is gone, so that doesn't offend me anymore. Ta-da! Let me grab a wet one and wipe off my fingers and get you guys down. Which I stuck them nearby. Oh, right beside my foot. Wow. That is really, it's like a golden rainbow. Really pretty. All right, how bad are my fingers to touch my phone? Make sure I don't trip anything. If I turn you off, I'll turn you right back on. Ugh. There we go. Is that a glare? Sorry about that. Let me turn it so you can kind of see it. Straight on. Like that. Come down. Oh, terrible shadow. See, this is another reason I don't paint in my basement. The lighting's horrible, and then the shadows, it's just not good. But for spinning art, it was kind of ideal. And it's like 9 o'clock at night. I'm sorry I'll take really good pictures. Yeah, the next time I film, I'll try to do it during the day. The light here is terrible no matter what, but at least there's a window right there, you know, the door, and then 2 windows. I'll try to brighten up the place. But yeah, I'm a mess. I have paint in my hair, that's why I put it back. Thanks for all the love and support. Shout out to Renee for the awesome, awesome t-shirt and the dark chocolate. That was very, very kind. Thank you so much. And yeah, next video, I gotta talk about merch. See you guys soon. Bye.